Hey, so I'm doing my best or worst, however you want to put it, Clay Travis impersonation here. I'm making this video for one reason. It's obviously not aesthetics with any kind of fancy backdrop. I'm here at my work desk at the pantry at my house and just going through Twitter and seeing a lot of comments of people about the game of golf and distance. Should we roll the ball back? I mean, this is a conversation, obviously, that's been going on for quite a while. But I wanted to give my thoughts real quick on bifurcation and why it will help the golf industry in every facet, from people that play to the companies trying to make money off of the game to the courses trying to make money as well. First of all, my background, I played mini tour golf in the 90s. I've caddied on tour briefly for a tour winner. I've played in the U.S. Mid-Am in 2001 in Fresno, California. I've made it through local qualifying in the U.S. Open. I've run a golf academy. I've been a GM at a golf facility. Most recently was a Nike golf rep, equipment rep in the Southeast Coast, calling on prestigious facilities as TPC Sawgrass, obviously doing all the merchandising for the Players Championship, and Sea Island, Georgia, obviously a big part of my territory as well. I've been in the game a long time. Shoot, I was doing club repair in the 90s when I had to re-whip wood. So I've re-whipped persimmon woods and fit people to multi-material drivers. So real quick, bifurcation. Why will this help? Increase commerce for the golf business and companies. Think about it this way. You go to Dick's Sporting Goods and you go look at the football. Say you want to buy a football. You go to Dick's Sporting Goods or any big sporting goods store. And there's this giant wall of footballs. Now, there's one that is the football that is the football approved for the NFL, right? The Wilson Duke. That is the ball that the pros use. Why would you want me, some 47-year-old guy with a bum shoulder, all right, force me to use that ball? Well, football's smart. Like, no, hey, we want people interested in the game. We want people having fun with the game. We're going to make Nerf footballs with those little things in the bottom. You can throw it. An old guy like me can throw it 70 yards like an NFL quarterback. Why? Because it's fun. I have no interest in trying to rekindle my high school glory years and trying to be a professional football player, right? It's fun. Have a ball for the best in the world to compete, a regulated ball. And then you have a ball for people to be able to have fun with the game and enjoy the game on their schedule and their time schedule. How will this increase business? Well, it's real simple. So the USGA, which needs to please save the game because you're driving it right to the iceberg. You're at the helm of the Titanic here, USGA. All right. What you do is you come up with one, maybe two variations of a ball, right? Different layers, maybe do a 3-layer and a 4-layer depending on a certain feel that a player wants. All right. Give at least people maybe 2 options. Let's give tour players, 2 options. All right. And you have it regulated. And then every company, not Nike anymore, right? But, Callaway, TaylorMade, Titleist, all these companies will make a version of the regulated ball, okay? And they will make it to those specifications. Here's the beauty of it. They're still going to sell a ton of those, and they don't have to spend a penny on R&D because the USGA has already done it for you. You talk about profits. You've just helped Callaway and all these companies finally start to make a little bit of margin. Now, Titleist is already making margins on their balls, and that's a whole different subject. But all of a sudden, you can make margin on your premium ball because you don't have to keep changing up the formula to market it when it's really the same ball because USGA regulates it so much, right? So you have the regulated ball for the tour players and the best players in the world. Then you have you let the R&D development or R&D departments of all these companies, let these brilliantly talented engineers go wild with developing any kind of ball they want that lets any player use it, and you sell it in the golf shops. I'm talking like, the Super Ball, the bouncy Super Balls. You make a golf version of that. You give dimples on it. Don't even put dimples. Whatever the engineers say, the ball's going to go super straight and go a mile. Sell it. Let Joe Q Public buy it. Let him hit a ball that when he hits it, doesn't matter. It's going to go straight. It's going to go 290. Okay? Why not have that ball available? Why make Joe Q Public play by the same rules as Dustin Johnson? It makes no sense. It makes no sense at all, USGA. Zero. All right. Increase casual play. The statistic is, obviously there's opinions on this, but there are certain things that aren't opinions. The statistics show that participation is not up in the game of golf. There are people, starting the game, but the same number of people quit the game. Now, there might be factors. Some people say it's too expensive. It's not that expensive anymore. The greens fees have gone down because participation has gone down. You can play here. I live in the Jacksonville, Florida area. You can play in this area with cart. I would say there's at least 10 courses. You can play for $25, 18 holes, including cart. Okay? That's not as expensive as going to Topgolf and spending an hour. That's the point, right? If it were too expensive to have fun at the game, Topgolf would not be making money hand over fist. What has Topgolf done? Topgolf has dominated this and taken over where the USGA has dropped the ball. And this could be a fun game. There could be a lot of fun at taking a stick and hitting the ball toward a target. Okay? So we're going to make it a little more fun. And if you haven't been to Topgolf, if you walk out of there after spending 2 hours there, having spent less than $85 a person, you're doing good. Okay? This is expensive. It's not about money. It's about fun. Okay? You also speed up play because people aren't having to play the equipment that Dustin Johnson has to play and hitting the ball sideways, going looking in the woods, and the round of golf taking 5 hours. The round of golf will be faster too. You turn more players. Okay, you get people coming back to your courses more. So the golf courses have a vested interest in this as well. They're going to get more play from the casual guy. And guess what? The guy that wants to play tournament golf, a guy like me, I still play competitive golf. I'll be using regulated equipment. I'm not going anywhere. Okay? Don't cater. I'm the smaller market. Look at it this way. You got the casual golfer, probably levels up here. Tournament golfers, there's about this many of us. Okay? But all the rules are for us. Right? Why make these people play by these rules? It makes no sense. Okay? Have two sets of rules. Allow these people, all the people that want to have fun, let them have fun. You're going to hook more golfers on the game for a long term. Okay? Let's look at the long-term health of the game. The game is hard. And you know what? Even if the ball is not regulated, you got these super balls, okay? The game is going to be a little difficult. But the learning curve will be so much faster. And people may still quit. I get that. They're going to stay in the game longer, though, okay? They're going to at least grow a more of an appreciation for the game. And they will maybe have enough fun so when they have kids, this is something they want to introduce their kids to. That's what's going on right now is... Right now, there's not many kids taking up the game, okay? Obviously, you got tournament players, but it's not a casual, fun thing for kids to do. So when they're having kids, it won't be something of their childhood they're going to want to share with their kids. And that's going to be a big problem in the long run. So the USGA, the PGA, the governing bodies need to get together and need to understand there needs to be bifurcation, okay? This has to happen. If 30 years from now we want to have a game of golf that is enjoyed by people other than tournament players or the ultra wealthy. This is a game that gives your soul tremendous reward. It is a fantastic game. The feeling of hitting a great shot, and I don't care if you're in a tournament or by yourself sneaking in 9 holes. When you hit a good shot, it is a fantastic feeling. If you're a golfer, you know this, and you want to share the feeling, right? Well, we got to grow the game, and we grow the game by looking forward, and we have to have bifurcation for this. Thanks.